You make mistakes, which all of us do, but the courage of correction is the only integrity which you need to do. I have done a lot to make you confident in one go. Take your time out, listen to this video carefully. By the end of this video, you will be a super achiever. Without further delay, let's get into the video today. The topic today is on conformal transformation. So I am going to find out the images of Z plane in W plane. So these two important questions are flashing on the screen, so which you will be getting a solution within few minutes. Find the image of the triangle with the vertices at I, 1 plus I, 1 minus I in the Z plane under the transformation W is equal to 3Z plus 4 minus 2I. And the next question here is find the image of the domain in the Z plane to the left of the line x is equal to minus 3 under the transformation W is equal to Z square. So both are very important. So here I am going to give the solution one after the other. The first question here is, so we have to find the image of a triangle with the vertices here. So vertices are also very clear. So here is the solution. The vertices are, this is I, 1 plus I, this is 1 minus I. So these are all the vertices. So this can be written as 0 plus 1 into I, and this is 1 plus I, this is 1 minus I. Clear? So here the coordinates are very clear, as the real value is 0 and the imaginary value 1. So this is 1 comma 1 and this is 1 comma minus 1. So these three are the vertices in the Z plane under what is given. So under what is given, W is equal to 3Z plus 4 minus 2I. So W value is given as 3Z plus 4 minus 2I. As everybody knows that W can be written as, this is U plus IV, and Z can be written as, see here, this is X plus IY. So if I substitute the same thing here, then this will be in place of W. If I write, this is U plus IV. So this is 3 times of, this is X plus IY plus 4 minus this is 2I. Clear? So here this can be written as, this is U plus IV is equal to, this is 3x plus I times of this is 3y plus 4 minus 2I. So here the real part, if I bring together, this is 3x plus 4. So this value is 3x plus 4 plus I times of this is 3y minus 2. So if I equate the real terms, that is U value is equal to 3x plus 4, and if I equate the imaginary values V with 3y minus 2, then see U is equal to, so U, if I separate the real values and the imaginary values, U value is equal to 3x plus 4 and V value is equal to 3y minus 2. See here, they are the points in the Z plane 0, 1. If I substitute the values as 0, 1 and see what happens here. So 0, 1, if I substitute at 0, 1, what will be our U value? So U value is equal to, in place of X, if I substitute 0 plus 4. So in place of Y, if I substitute 1, so this will be 3 into 1 minus 2. U is equal to 4 and V value is equal to 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. So we got the value as 4, 1. So here in Z plane we have 0, 1, and in the W plane we got 4, 1. So here again U is equal to, see, this is 3x plus 4 and V value is equal to 3y minus 2. And the second vertex is here as 1, 1. So if I substitute 1, 1, X value as 1 and Y value as 1, then U will become, so in place of X 1, and see here in place of Y also 1, then U is going to become 3 plus 4, which is equal to 7, and V is going to become 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. So the vertices are transformed as a 7, 1. So in the Z-axis, so we have 1, 1, which is transformed as a 7, 1 in the W axis. And the next point here is 1, minus 1 here. So if I substitute the same thing, 1 minus 1, 1, minus 1, as we have the U value is equal to, this is 3x plus 4 and V value is equal to 3y minus 2. So in place of X, if I substitute 1 and in place of Y, if I substitute minus 1, then U value is going to become 3 into 1 plus 4 and v value is going to become, y value is minus 1, minus 1 minus 2. So u is equal to 3 plus 4, u is equal to 7, and v value is equal to minus 3 minus 2. V is equal to, this is minus 5. So the value here is 7 comma minus 5, and this is the image of 1 minus 1 in the W plane. So here these three are the coordinates in the Z plane, and these three are the coordinates in the W plane. So let me show you. So in the Z plane, in the W plane, see here, this is the W plane. So what are the points here? The points here are 0 comma 1. So this is 0 comma 1, 1 comma 1, and the next point here is 1 minus 1. So this is 1 comma minus 1. So here in place of these 0 comma 1, we got 4 comma 1. So in place of 1 comma 1, we got 7 comma 1, and in place of 1 minus 1, we got 7 comma minus 5. See, this is a 7 comma minus 5. So the region will be, if you observe this one, the region will be, so this is clearly x-axis, and this value is y-axis, and this is the origin 0 comma 0. So this is in the Z plane. So here this value is 1. If you see, this value is 1, this value is 1. So this is going to become minus 1. And see 0 comma 1, x 0, and y value is 1. So this is the point here, 1 comma 1. So this will be 1 comma 1, and this is 1 comma minus 1. So here if I join all these, so this is going to become a triangle. So this is the region in the W plane for the given values. So this is going to become the triangle, the region, the required region in the Z plane, and how it is transformed in the W plane. See, in the W plane, so we have 4, 1, 7, 1 and 7 comma minus 5. If I plot this like this, so here 4 max is 7, 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, and this value is a 7, and this is 0 comma 0, and this value is, so max minus 5. So this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, this is minus 4, and this value is minus 5. So here maximum y value is 1, positive value is 1, so I'm taking only 1. So this is v axis and this is u axis, this is the origin, and this is in the W plane. So if I plot this one, then see, this is going to become 4 comma 1, so x axis 4 and y axis 1, and the next one is 7 comma 1, so this is 7 comma 1, and again 7 comma, this is minus 5. Here this value is minus 5. So if I join all these, still minus 5, and see, this is going to be the triangle, shifted triangle here. So this is the image of, so this is the image in the Z plane. So how this Z plane is transformed in the W plane, it is very clear, and the question is also so simple. So let me explain you for one time. So here are the points of the Z plane, that is 1, 1 plus I, 1 minus I. In the Z plane is transformed as W is equal to 3Z plus 4 minus 2I. So here after taking the points, these are the coordinates of the Z plane, and W is given as this one. So here in place of W I am substituting U plus IV, and in place of Z as X plus IY. After substituting, we got U value as this one, V value as this one. After posting each and every value in the Z plane, so we got the corresponding values in this in the W plane. So here is the graph, that is in the Z plane all the points are plotted and the figure is like this, and in the W plane also every point is plotted, and therefore we got in the Z plane as this shape. And the next question here is, this is also very important, find the image of the domain in the Z plane to the left of the line x is equal to minus 3 under W is equal to Z square. So here what is given? So here W is given as Z square. So here is the solution, W is given as Z square. As everybody knows, that w can be written as u plus iv, and z value is equal to, this is x plus iy. Clear? So if I substitute the same thing in place of w as u plus iv, so this is going to become, this is u plus iv and this is x plus iy whole square. So if I expand, that is u plus iv is equal to, this is a square, this is b square, plus this is 2ab. And now u plus iv is equal to, this is x square minus y square plus 2xyi. So if I separate the real part, so the real values u is equal to x square minus y square, and the imaginary part v value is equal to 2xy. So here if you observe, u value is equal to, so u is going to become, so u value is equal to x square minus y square, and v value is equal to 2xy. So after that, what we have to do? So we have to consider the values in terms of u as well as v. So what is the line given here? The line is given simply as x is equal to minus 3. So that's what I'm going to substitute. So substitute the line value x is equal to minus 3. So if I substitute the value x is equal to minus 3, then u is going to become, in place of x as minus 3 whole square minus y square. So u is equal to 9 minus y square, and simply here, so take the value as x as minus 3 into y. So v value is equal to minus 6y. If I take y value, y is going to become v by minus 6. If I substitute the y value here, so u is going to become, this is v by minus 6 whole square. So I am substituting the y value as v by minus 6. Then see, u is equal to 9 minus, this is v square by 36. V square by 36. See, so if I bring v square by 36 to other side, this is 9 minus, the value here is u. The value here is u, and v square is equal to 36 times of 9 minus u. 36 times of 9 minus u. And here if you see, so in this equation, again if I keep u is equal to 0, see what happens here. One time I'll keep u is equal to 0, and the other time I'll keep v is equal to 0. So if I keep v is equal to 0, I'll be getting the value of v. So v square is equal to 36, 9 minus 0. So v square is equal to 36 into 9, and v is going to become root over, this is 36 into 9, and v is going to become plus or minus 36 is 6, and this value is 3. So v is equal to plus or minus 18. So we got, if you keep u is equal to 0, we got plus or minus 18. And again I am going to keep v is equal to 0 this time. So if I keep v is equal to 0, see what happens here in this equation, same equation, that is, see, v square is equal to 36 into 9 minus u. If I keep v is equal to 0, so this is 36 into 9 minus u. So if I send this to other side, 0 by 36 is equal to 9 minus u. 0 is equal to 9 minus u, and u value is equal to 9. So if I keep v is equal to 0, I got u is equal to 9. If I keep u is equal to 0, I got v is equal to plus or minus 18. See, this is the equation here. So the equation is also very simple, that is v square. So this is v square is equal to 36 into 9 minus u. If I keep u is equal to 0, I got, after keeping u is equal to 0, I got v value as plus or minus 18. If I keep v is equal to 0, I got u value as 9. Clear? So I got, if I keep v is equal to 0, I got u value as 9. If I keep u is equal to 0, I got v as plus or minus 18. So these are the values which we have to plot and show. And the next time I'm going to take x is equal to minus 4. So if I keep x is equal to minus 4, now take x is equal to minus 4 in the same equation, and keeping y is equal to 0. So this value is going to become v square is equal to, so in the equation v square is equal to 36 into, this is 9 minus u is the parabola equation, and we have u value is equal to, so what is our u value? X square minus y square. So this is x square minus y square, imaginary values, that is 2xy. In this, if I keep x is equal to minus 4 and see what happens here. So u value is going to become minus 4 whole square minus 0, and v is going to become, this is minus 4 into 0. So u is going to become 16 and v is going to become 0. So u value we got as a 16 and v value as a 0 value. So here the image of, it is very clear, therefore the image of minus 4 comma 0 is clearly as a 16 comma 0. We got 16 comma 0. Therefore, the line x is equal to minus 3. Therefore, the given line x is equal to minus 3 is mapped onto the parabola, What is the parabola equation we got? Parabola, that is v square is equal to, see here, v square is equal to 36 times of, this is 9 minus u. So this is the parabola equation, so which we have to draw the figure here. So here the figure in the z plane as well as in the w plane I am going to draw. So this is the z plane, so which is very simple. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis, and the value here is minus 3. So this will be towards this side. So x value is equal to, so x is equal to minus 3 is this line, and this is the origin 0 comma 0, and see the shaded part. So this will be the shaded part for x less than minus 3. For x less than minus 3, this will be the shaded part. See in the w plane, if you observe, so this is the w plane. So we got some values here. If you put u is equal to 0, we got, for u is equal to 0, we got v is equal to plus or minus 18. And for v is equal to 0, we got u is equal to 9. And see, here there is another point, the image point, that is a 16 comma 0. So these are all the points. If you keep u is equal to 0, we got v is equal to plus or minus 18. For v is equal to 0, we got 9. So I am going to plot this one. This graph I am going to plot. So if you observe this one, this is 0 0 and this is u axis and this is a v axis. So for v is equal to 0 is nothing but u axis, and for this one v axis, u will be 0, and the next one v is equal to plus or minus 18. So if you consider this value as plus 18 and this value as minus 18, and see u value is equal to 9. So if I join like this, so u9 at u is equal to 9, and see this will be a parabola equation, and therefore, and here is an image point, that is a 16 comma 0, and 16 comma 0 we have to plot like this. And the next thing here is, for x is equal to, for x less than minus 3, this will be the shaded region. So this will be the shaded region, and this is how we have to show in the w plane graph. So here the z-axis, in the z-axis only the line x is equal to minus 3 is given. So for x is equal to minus 3, as this is x-axis and y-axis, and this line is the only line which is given in the z plane, and this is transformed to a parabola equation. So this is transformed, and the image of x is equal to minus 3 in the z plane is transformed as a parabola equation with origin 0 comma 0. And see here is minus 18 and here is plus 18. So all the points are plotted, and this is 9 comma 0 and this is 16 comma 0 as the image. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you understand this one, how the z plane is transformed in the w plane, and how the images are formed, and how the points are transformed in the w plane, and everything is very easy and which is very very clear, and each and every point which I have taken. So go through the video if you don't understand, and definitely you can understand. Thank you so much for watching and staying till the end. And here is the end of this video, and I'll be posting so many problems related to this series, and thank you so much.